Hello and welcome, I'm Ankit Tuteja and you are watching Tech It Out. This week we tell you about a new scam that can steal your money. We explain how you can prevent chatbots from collecting your data and we show you how AI is revolutionizing pet care. Let's get started. On Tech It Out, we keep warning you about online scams that can rob you of your hard-earned money. In this story, we tell you about a fraud that is targeting UPI users. Watch this story for more details.
Most of us use UPI apps daily to make instant payments or transfer funds. No wonder UPI has made the money transfer process convenient. The ease of use has also made UPI a target for bad actors. Miscreants are exploiting the UPI system to carry out fraudulent activities. This new UPI scam is referred to as the UPI collect money fraud. So, how does this scam work? Many of us use UPI to pay for OTT subscriptions, electricity bills, cloud storage, and more. While some choose to make the payment every month, others opt for the auto pay feature. Such platforms often send e-bills or payment reminders to their users. This is what scammers exploit. Understand that a UPI ID is essentially a user's phone number followed by the UPI provider extension, making it an easy target for fraudsters. Threat actors flood a person's account with fake payment requests. They dupe innocent users into believing that these money requests are genuine, while the truth is they are fake. These bogus requests often have names and logos that resemble real companies, making it difficult for users to differentiate between the two. Once the request is approved, the money goes directly to the scammer's account, leaving the UPI user high and dry.
Now that you know what a UPI collect money fraud is, here is how you can stay safe. Firstly, do not link your primary bank account to UPI. Instead, link your UPI ID to a wallet or a secondary bank account with limited funds. This way, even if you approve a fraudulent request, the potential loss is minimized. Secondly, double-check before approving any request. Always verify the source of any autopay request before approving it. And in case of any doubt, decline or seek assistance before proceeding with the transaction. Thirdly, make it a habit to regularly review your transactions. If you notice unauthorized payments, report them to your bank immediately and block your UPI ID if necessary. Fourthly, when signing up for new services that require UPI autopay, be extra cautious. Last but not least, enable multi-factor authentication whenever possible. Remember, when it comes to online transactions, a little caution goes a long way in protecting your money. Be careful what you tell a chatbot. Your conversation might be used to improve the artificial intelligence system that it's built on. But let me tell you, you can prevent chatbots from using your data to train AI models. Here is more.
Chatbots are transforming our digital lives. From setting reminders and fetching instant facts to fine-tuning your email grammar. These savvy assistants handle it all. But before you get too cozy, here's a quick reminder. Those friendly chatbots might use your conversations to beef up their database. For instance, if you ask ChatGPT for advice on an overly personal matter, remember that this chat could be fed into OpenAI's training algorithms. Similarly, if you upload a confidential company report to Google's Gemini for a meeting summary, its details could be used for AI training. AI models are like sponges, soaking up vast amounts of data from the internet. Think blog posts, news articles, and social media chatter. This training often happens without explicit consent, which has sparked several copyright debates worldwide. Unfortunately, once your data is in the mix, it's tricky to retract it. But don't stress. we will tell you ways that can help you manage your future interactions with chatbots. Google's Gemini chatbot uses conversations to train its machine learning systems. For users aged 18 and older, conversations are stored for 18 months by default, though you can tweak this in settings. To prevent your data from being used, visit the Gemini website, head to the Activity tab and click Turn Off to stop recording future chats or delete past ones. Meta's AI chatbot, which is integrated into Facebook, WhatsApp and Instagram, relies on data from its platforms. However, opting out of data sharing is not available for all at the moment. It's available in countries where stringent privacy laws apply, such as for people in the European Union and the UK. EU and UK users can withdraw consent by navigating to the Facebook privacy page. Select Other Policies and find the section on Generative AI where you'll find a form to submit your objection. For those outside the EU and UK, Meta's Privacy Hub offers a form to request exclusion from AI development, but it's not a straightforward process. Currently, there's no direct opt-out for Microsoft Copilot users. However, you can delete your interactions by visiting your Microsoft account settings. Find the Copilot interaction history or Copilot activity history and hit delete. If you have an OpenAI account, go to your settings menu on the web. Then navigate to Data Controls to disable the option Improve the model for everyone. If you're using ChatGPT without an account, click the question mark at the bottom right of the web page, then go to Settings to opt out of AI training. Mobile users can make the same choice in the ChatGPT apps for Android and iOS. Elon Musk's Grok on X is available for premium users. Its default settings allows Grok to use data, such as posts and interactions, for training. To opt out, go to the desktop version of X. Open Privacy and Safety, scroll to Grok and untick the relevant box. You can also delete your conversation history with Grok, though the X mobile app doesn't offer this feature. Anthropic's AI chatbot Claude doesn't use personal data for training by default. However, users can give explicit permission for a specific response to be used in AI training. How? By giving feedback with a thumbs up or thumbs down, or by emailing the company directly.
Artificial intelligence has emerged as a revolutionary technology. It has proven to be a game changer across industries and sectors. And now, AI is playing an important role in ensuring the safety and quality of swimming waters. We get you more details in this story.
In southern England, a popular wild swimming destination is now using artificial intelligence to enhance safety of swimmers. Factors like sewage discharge, agricultural runoff, and excess rainfall can lead to variations in water quality for Britain's rivers and beaches. These pollutants can introduce harmful bacteria into the water, which can cause significant health risks such as gastrointestinal issues, skin, ear and eye infections, and in some cases, more serious illnesses. To address this, AI-powered sensors have been introduced to monitor water quality in real time. They will provide timely warnings to swimmers about potential health hazards. UNIF AI Technology, a UK-based startup, is behind this innovative approach. Meet Dan Biles. He's a representative from the startup. Biles can quickly check the system to ensure that water is safe for swimming, indicating that there are no current alerts.
Sensing technology is developing all the time, and we can now deploy sensors at a much lower cost than we used to. And those sensors measure physical things like temperature, conductivity, pH, physical and chemical things in the water. What the artificial intelligence then does is takes that real-time data from the sensors and is able to use it to determine in real time the risk of harmful bacteria in the river.
These sensors are being deployed at various wild swimming sites and beaches across southern England. An important question here is, how do these AI sensors work? They collect data from upstream locations, measuring factors like pH levels, temperature, dissolved oxygen and ammonia. Over 6 months, the AI system learns to correlate these measurements with bacterial levels. Once fully operational, it delivers regular updates through a mobile app, warning the public when bacterial levels are too high. This project is part of a larger effort to improve the health of England's waterways, which have suffered from years of underinvestment by profit-driven water companies. Climate change has also exacerbated the issue, with increased rainfall putting the country's water industry under significant pressure.
The state of Britain's rivers and coasts is terrible. This is not something that's happened overnight. It's a problem that's been brewing over decades. And it's not something that's going to be solved overnight. It's going to take a lot of time and effort from lots of different stakeholders in order to solve this problem.
This AI initiative serves as a crucial example of how innovation can help address global water quality challenges.
What if I tell you that your pet's health can be monitored and assessed in no time? Well, that's possible. AI is transforming pet care by providing innovative diagnostic tools. Watch it for yourself.
Meet Mudzi, a 5-year-old golden doodle living in South Korea. When Mudzi started walking unnaturally, Mo Jae-hyun, his concerned owner, rushed him to a veterinarian. However, instead of a regular checkup, the vet used AI to better diagnose Mudzi. He used an application called Excalibur to detect the issue. But the question is, what's the need of AI diagnostics for pets? Understand that South Korea, a global leader in the production of semiconductor chips that power AI, has been quick to embrace novel uses of the technology. Excalibur is one such application. The app helps vets pinpoint X-ray abnormalities within seconds, making diagnostics both quicker and easier to explain. In the case of Mudzi, the X-ray showed that the curly-haired golden doodle had a 22% chance of knee dislocation. While not an emergency, Mudzi's condition needed careful management to avoid any surgery.
It was very difficult for pet owners to understand, but now that the doctor shows the X-ray analysis results using AI, it is intuitive and very easy to understand.
With up to 86% disease detection rate, veterinarians say apps like Excalibur have transformed their ability to diagnose.
Before Excalibur, hospitals without radiologists would look at X-rays and try to solve short-answer questions like what might be wrong with the pet. But now that AI has been introduced, this diagnostic assistance service actually finds disease and suspicious areas. So now veterinarians look at it and solve multiple choice questions like the pet may have a problem in this certain area. Making judgments based on X-rays has become more efficient.
In a country with one of the world's lowest birth rates, pet ownership in South Korea has roughly doubled in the last decade. More and more people are turning to pet parenthood instead of having children. As per reports, 1 in 4 South Korean households has at least one furry friend. In 2022, South Korea's pet care industry was estimated to be around $6 billion, a 4-fold increase from 2018. AI is revolutionizing the pet care industry in South Korea by providing innovative solutions for pet owners and veterinarians.
Technology has redefined different aspects of our lives. It has revolutionized the way we commute, interact, enjoy, or even eat. And now a new technology aims to customize perfumes for us. You heard that right. Watch our report for more details.
Artificial intelligence has taken the world by storm. It can do a lot of things. The AI tools can help write essays, decode complex topics, compose songs, and automate processes. They can even perform tasks commonly associated with human cognitive functions. The potential of AI is limitless. And now, artificial intelligence can help create unique perfumes. You heard that right. An AI algorithm can predict what perfume you want to wear. How? With the help of a personality test. Look at this. A gentle trickle of perfume fills a glass vial. This is Centronics, a machine designed by a Netherlands-based tech startup. It creates perfumes that are as individual as the person who wears them. The scents are not designed by product developers at a big brand, but by you, the user, with a little help from a few algorithms. Each of the large cylinders suspended above the conveyor belt holds a scented liquid, building blocks that can be combined to make the finished product. And there are mind-boggling number of permutations available.
So in this version of the machine with 46 building blocks, you can have over 500 billion possibilities. Of course, you don't need that many, but every formula is unique. So there's not a repetition. Now that could also be that some formulas are going to be within the same space, but everything generated is unique.
Picking a perfume starts with an online questionnaire. Algorithms take your answers and combine them with established perfume know-how to create your unique formula. But this is less about whether you want a citrusy or a woody scent, and more about who you are as a person. What color represents you the best? Do you consider yourself to be a deep thinker or inventive? These questions don't seem closely related to what you want to smell like. But Mechanic says there is a big idea behind them.
We're on a deeper quest, which is to figure out why it is that we love what we love when it comes to scent. So the questions that we're asking, yes, they touch a little bit on how you see yourself. They're a little bit personality driven. They're a bit about your preferences. So I would say we're kind of a hybrid intersection of art, science, technology, because we're in it for the longer haul.
The algorithms have learned over time what smells good and what doesn't. So the final perfumes shouldn't include any nasty pongs. But you just never quite know how the algorithm will process your questionnaire.
It's rare that the machine gives you something that is disgusting, but then again, disgusting is in the eye of the beholder. What I might find disgusting, you might actually be. But that being said, we've had now some 6+ years of practice with the platform. We've continuously also improved the building blocks inside the machine. We're constantly looking at what it's doing. So you might get something you don't like, but disgusting would be a bit of a stretch.
Well, the process may look interesting, but we still believe majority of consumers would still want to pick perfumes the traditional way. What do you think?
Elon Musk's AI startup is under fire. Meta is reportedly working on a new mixed reality device. The week gone by was buzzing with a lot of exciting tech developments, and we bring you the most interesting ones in a tech wrap.
Meta reportedly is working on a mixed reality device that resembles a bulky pair of glasses. Internally codenamed Puffin, the new project is focused on designing an alternative to the heavy headsets offered by Meta, which have a limited consumer appeal. Reports suggest, unlike Quest headsets, the new Puffin device may not include handheld controllers. Instead, users might be able to operate it with hand gestures and eye movements. A mixed reality headset merges augmented and virtual reality, allowing real-world and digital objects to interact. The Puffin project is in the early stages. It is expected to be released in 2027. Meta's Reality Labs division, which is in charge of developing and marketing the Quest line of VR headsets, has incurred heavy financial losses. Despite this, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg remains optimistic about the future prospects of augmented and virtual reality technologies. Elon Musk's AI startup xAI is facing criticism from environmental and health advocates. Why? For allegedly contributing to pollution in Memphis, Tennessee. It's reported that the company is using natural gas burning turbines at its data center without obtaining necessary permits. It's estimated that these 20 gas turbines have a combined capacity of about 100 megawatts. It's enough electricity to power around 50,000 homes. According to the report, the gas turbines emit large quantities of gases that exacerbate the already poor air quality in Memphis. A few weeks ago, Musk said that a cluster of powerful NVIDIA chips started training xAI's Grok AI model, and he dubbed the Tennessee data center as the most powerful AI training cluster in the world. A recent study that analyzed over 500 medical AI devices found that nearly half of those approved by the US Food and Drug Administration or FDA lack clinical validation data. In other words, about 43% of these FDA-approved devices have not been tested with actual patient data. Though these devices come with FDA approval, this does not guarantee that the devices have been rigorously tested for clinical effectiveness. While AI holds great potential in healthcare, the lack of real-world testing raises major concerns. The study also reveals that some devices were tested using synthetic images rather than real patient data. Researchers hope their findings will prompt more global research and clinical validation efforts to ensure the safety of medical AI technologies. What if we tell you there is a smartwatch that could warn you of dehydration or an impending heat stroke? Don't believe us? Look at this. Called S-Cool 1000, this smartwatch measures humidity and calculates the wearer's heart rate and skin temperature. Data from the device is then sent to a smartphone via Bluetooth. The smartwatch uses a color-coded system to show the user's real-time dehydration level. If high or abnormal levels of dehydration are detected, automated alerts tell the wearer and anyone monitoring them to take a break and rehydrate. Ride-hailing platform Uber has been fined with $324 million in the Netherlands. The company has been accused of sending the personal data of European taxi drivers to the US and failing to appropriately safeguard the data. According to the Dutch data protection watchdog DPA, Uber violated EU's General Data Protection Regulation. The investigation was triggered after a French human rights organization lodged a complaint on behalf of more than 170 French taxi drivers.
Well, that's all we have for you in this episode of Tech It Out. We will continue to bring you exciting inventions and updates on the latest gadgets. I will be back soon. Until then, keep watching WION World is One. And yes, don't forget to follow us on social media. For now, it's me, Ankit Tuteja, signing off.